Established in 2021 as an initiative to address crime and violence in Belize City, the Leadership Intervention Unit has spent the last 2 years working closely with at-risk youths from various communities. The program is the brainchild of the Ministry of Home Affairs. It is part of what is described as a multi-sectoral approach to combating gang violence. The effectiveness of the L.I.U, despite numerous attempts at curbing illegal activity involving young people, is being called to question. Its biggest critic is the leader of the opposition.
Obviously, the Leadership Intervention Unit is failing under the leadership of Karim Musa. It may be a noble idea, but depending on the leadership, it is not working. We had our incarnation of such a body, and the same minister criticized us. They said that we were paying off the gang members. We were just paying them to behave.
The Leadership Intervention Unit employs a number of young men across the city on various campaigns, including community cleanups. While it has worked favorably for those who are serious about reform, others have experienced a relapse. In April of this year, Jermaine Horst Garnett was arrested and charged in connection with an armed robbery in the South. Before then, he was a stalwart of the program.
He was one of the individuals employed on the work team, I think from the area of PIV. And so that was very disconcerting for me to learn. And so obviously any individual that chooses to continue a life of crime, they cannot be a part of the L.I.U program. And so that is sort of the line that is drawn in the sand, that we are going to offer you educational, skills training opportunities, employment opportunities, any other type of service that we can provide. But at the same time, there is that respect that you have to give back, that we acknowledge that if we are to be a part of this program, we cannot then continue with a life of crime. And so there is certainly no rewarding any bad behavior, bad actors. And so anybody that is convicted or charged or a part of a criminal offense cannot be a part of the L.I.U program.
Several months later, Alexander Underwood finds himself in a peculiar situation. He has also run afoul of the law, despite the rule of double jeopardy, where an individual cannot be tried twice for the same offense based on the same conduct. If he was charged once for being a member of a gang, did he subsequently renounce his membership? Can he be charged a third time should law enforcement decide that he is still involved with gang activity?
If I were to go and question every gang member on the streets of Belize City and ask them what their current gang affiliation is, you know what the answer is going to be? I have changed. And you wonder how they have changed, but they still continue to commit crime. So I don't buy that as much as, yes, I would like to believe what Mr. Underwood is saying. His behavior has proven contrary. Yes, there are some people who are out there and they give a front, and behind that front, they're committing crime, and that we cannot allow that to happen, no.
Despite the commissioner's misinformation about Underwood's employment with L.I.U, check stubs prove that he was being paid by the program. The question is whether he, like other members of L.I.U, was actually earning his keep.
I have no difficulty with helping people. The difference between the UDP and the PUP, you used to have to work to collect that money. They used to do some type of programs or activity in the communities, and so, all right, you're the leader, gather the gentlemen and ladies, and this is the assignment. And then you can collect your money. That is not the case anymore.
Of note is that under the existing program, there have been initiatives to beautify the communities where these young men reside. Notwithstanding those opportunities, a number of them have found themselves falling behind on their commitment to the program.
In any organization you go, you find that there'll be somebody who is not going to toe the line of the organization. It's just human nature. So the fact that we have persons who are a part of L.I.U. who are not towing the line or do as expected of them should not mean that the entire program is not good. If the program saves 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 lives, it works.
The recent state of emergency has seen persons involved with the L.I.U. also being rounded up and incarcerated.
The fact that we have detained some persons who are connected to L.I.U. or who are part of L.I.U. as a part of the SOE, it goes to show that being a member of L.I.U. is not a get out of jail free card, because some might have that mentality that, oh, because I'm a part of L.I.U., they can't do me nothing. No. When you're a part of L.I.U., we expect that you are going to do things that are in line with L.I.U. standard, and the minute you step out of that, then you must be sanctioned. It's as simple as that.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.